Chalak Chetan and Buddhuram are best friends. One comes first in the class, and the other one stands last. But strangely, the two friends share great camaraderie between themselves. As they say, opposite poles attract each other. Their friendship is just like that. So Buddhuram asked Chalak Chetan one day, "Do you like to study all day? Don't you want to watch Facebook or play some games?" Hearing that, Chalak Chetan replied, "Oh, listen Buddhuram. Frankly speaking, I crave to do many such things too. But I use dopamine detox technique to keep my cravings under control." Buddhuram asked, "What? Dopamine detox? What is that?" Then Chalak Chetan replied, "No, my friend. That can't be said for free. Why don't you buy me a pack of chips first?" Meanwhile, eating chips, the clever Chalak Chetan replied Buddhuram, "Well, if a carrot and a Cadbury were placed in front of you right here, and you were asked to eat one of them, which one would you pick?" Buddhuram said, "Cadbury, of course." "And why would you choose that?" Chalak Chetan asked. Buddhuram answered, "Because I just love chocolates." "Well, if I become a rabbit, then my choice would be different." Chalak Chetan said, "Exactly. Our mind chooses the one that gives us the most pleasure. Any such pleasurable activity releases a neurotransmitter called dopamine inside our brain, due to which we feel pleasure while doing the same. And the more we do it, the more dopamine is released. The mind wants to do that over and over again, and that's why we choose Cadbury over carrots, despite knowing that carrots are healthier than Cadbury." Buddhuram said, "If cannabis and Cadbury are offered instead of carrot, then cannabis addict Shibu will choose cannabis instead of Cadbury." Chalak Chetan laughed and said, "You are right, bro, because in his case, cannabis releases more dopamine than Cadbury, so he will choose that one. But think about it, you are starving for 3 days and you are hungry, your stomach is empty. If you see a carrot in front of you at that time, will you eat that or not?" "Of course I will," Buddhuram replied, "and you will enjoy it more than eating Cadbury," Chalak Chetan added. Now imagine that studying is just like eating that carrot, and social media is just like eating that Cadbury. So naturally, as long as you have Cadbury at hand, you will never want to eat carrots. But if there is nothing else to eat, if there is only a carrot, then you will somehow force yourself to eat that carrot and enjoy it. So dopamine detox is to force yourself for a certain period of time to keep away Cadburys like social media, video games, porn videos, and instead enjoy carrot, that is trying to enjoy learning, meditation, exercise, all these things. After listening to the whole thing, Buddhuram said, "Wow, Chetan, you are very smart. For Shibu, cannabis is like Cadbury, but for me, my mobile phone is my Cadbury. Even if I keep it away for a minute, it feels like my heart is coming out of my mouth. It's my oxygen, bro. I can't live without it." Chalak Chetan said, "Buddhu, you don't need to do a 3-day or a 10-day challenge. Initially, you just need to do it for 3 hours or 1 day. If you find you are getting something out of it, then you can continue further. You can increase your capacity from 1 day to 3 days or even 30 days according to your ability." Buddhuram asked Chetan, "Did you start that way too? For how many days in a row can you take the dopamine detox challenge now?" Chalak Chetan said, "First I started with 1 day, and now I can easily complete the dopamine detox challenge for up to 21 days. And every time I start the challenge 3 weeks before the exam. And that's why I could score a little better in that exam. What else can you get?" Buddhuram said, "Well, that's it? Okay, tomorrow I will try this challenge." Chalak Chetan said, "Okay then, I will hear from you about your first day experience." Saying this, they inflated the chips packets, squeezed them with their hands, made a noise, and they went home. When they met again the next day, Chalak Chetan asked Buddhuram, "Hey Buddhu, how was your first day of the challenge?" Buddhuram said, "Don't say anymore. My mother got so shocked that she was about to get admitted to the hospital." Chalak Chetan asked, "What? You took the dopamine detox challenge and you have to hospitalize your mom? But why?" Buddhuram said, "I was very bored, sitting quietly without a phone. So I went to the garden for the first time in my life to water the flowers. Meanwhile, my mother almost fainted after seeing me doing that." Chalak Chetan said, "So the dopamine detox has worked for you, right? On the very first day. You keep doing the dopamine detox challenge like this for a few days and you will see that your mom might not recognize you after a few days." Thus, Buddhuram was able to complete the dopamine detox challenge for 7 consecutive days within a few months as he practiced this challenge every few days. And in the next year's exam, Buddhuram turned into one of the top 10 students from the last benchers in the class. As they say, to live with good people is like to live in heaven. Now it's time for the most motivating comment. Jayashree, we are really happy to help you. Please comment and let me know about your reactions on this video. And if you like it, help your loved ones by sharing this video. Thanks for watching. More wisdom, more solution, better life.